Hey everyone, I've gotten a lot of requests for sort of my go-to evening outlook, and since this is Michael's birthday month and my birthday month, he starts it and I finish it, I figured why not show you sort of the go-to look. The products aren't as important as the techniques and certain things that I do at night that I don't normally do during the day. So keep on watching. I'll walk you through this and I'll give you a peek at one of my favorite date night outfits. So my skin is primed, ready to go, and the makeup that I use for going out doesn't really change. It's just how much of it I put on. So the look I'm going for here is date night to celebrate either my birthday or honestly Michael's birthday. We are both March babies here. So this is gonna be a go-to look quite a bit this month. So I'm putting on my foundation like I always do, nothing changes. I kind of dab and then I kind of blend. You know the general drill. I'm gonna do my concealer and powder, and then I'm gonna take you through my bronze and contour, which I don't normally do, but I do in the evening. So I'll be right back once I'm all concealed. So I'm all concealed and powdered, and I'll leave all what I used below. But I don't contour usually during the day. It's just not a step I bother with. But at night, especially because there's lower light and it just reacts well with low light and candlelight and all that romantic goodness, it's fun to contour. Plus, in the evening when the lights aren't as great, if you're not as good at it, it's not gonna be as obvious. So I always reach for this. It's the Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder. I have it in the shade medium. I don't even think that this brush is still available. Any thinner brush will work, and you know the drill. Tilt your chin down, suck in your cheeks, and follow the lines. It's like painting by numbers. So tilt, suck, and go. See the line? And generally you want to start up in your hairline and go to about the corner of your eye. That's it. And then you just kind of circular motions blend so there's no harsh lines, and you're going to use your bronzer next to kind of cheat this a little too. Now, I don't just need contouring there or want it, obviously along the jawline to firm up this aging jaw. When I do contour, I like to add a little at the top as well and pull it down to blend in with what you contoured on your cheekbones. Now for the bronzer, which I always think of as my second step in blending contour. So use a big fluffy brush, and I have been loving this Bare Minerals. It's the Invisible Bronze, and I just pile it on. And I start on my contour line and I kind of go on it and then over it. Big circular motions, and that sort of blends it all together, and I sweep it a little bit up onto my cheeks too, because this is more to warm up the face. I'm not contouring, so I am going over where I contoured, but I'm also adding to it as if the sun, which is set by the time we go out, has hit these places. Here's my favorite part. I always wear highlighter. I just, day or night, I wear highlighter, but at night I wear a lot of highlighter, and this one is not a subtle one. It's the Ofra highlighter in Beverly Hills, and I just swirl my brush around and hit those cheekbones, and I'm not looking for subtle. I don't want it. Now I went a little crazy there. I'll show you how to fix that. I like to pull it down a little bit on my cheeks and just lightly dust. This is part you don't want too much. The tops of your lips and a little bit down the neck, just a little bit. Take your foundation brush or your beauty blender, just kind of dab it. I will reserve the right to add more later. Then put on your blush. You can go a little bit darker, obviously, in the evening. I'm not a huge fan of blush with a lot of color, so I still reach for something a little lighter in tone and just pop it on my cheeks. Face is all done. I'm just gonna do my eyebrows and then we'll come back and tackle eyes. My eyes I do depending on who I'm going out with. You know your audience, so to speak. Since I'm doing a look for date night, I'm gonna do the makeup that my husband prefers looking at. Since he's the one looking at my face, I'm gonna do what he likes. If I were going out for like a girls' night, I might try something a little wilder and crazier. But generally, Michael likes a kind of, well, he likes what I like, which is convenient, which is some shimmer on the lid and more neutral colors. Now I'm gonna go a little bit deeper because it's nighttime, and I'm going to change up my eyeliner, which if you know me is kind of huge in the color that I choose because I'm not usually a fan of this color, but instead of babbling on and on, let's just get to it. For the last year or so, the more sparkly, shimmery thing I've been reaching for constantly is the Chanel Illusion d'Ombre in Convoitise. In fact, I'm pretty sure I did a video on how to go from day to night. I just take my normal day look and then slap this on top of my lid and I'm good to go. And that's still something I do all the time. But I started using the Stila Shimmer and Glow liquid eyeshadow in Kitten. I am gonna buy some more of these. These are amazing. And I feel like this is a little more, I have a little more fun putting it on. So this is what I'm gonna reach for. And I think you've seen me do this already. Yes, you have. I'm just dotting it on my eye, concentrating it on the lower part of the lid, and then just following basically the outline of my lid, but I'm bringing it up to the socket line and not stopping at the crease, because if I stopped at the crease, there would be a lot less of it and it would make my eyelid look super tiny, more tiny than normal. And then I'm taking a concealer brush because it's synthetic and easier to clean, and I'm just kind of feathering it up so it's not as harsh. For evening looks, this is my go-to palette. I'm gonna start off like I always do. I'm just going to take this neutral kind of matte light brown tan shade and just put that in the socket line. And I'm just following the shape of my socket line. And I'm not worrying about blending because that will happen next. I just want to put it where I want it, and then from there I can blend. And I am going to pull it down into the corner. And I'm also going to take whatever's left and run it under my eye. And then I'll take a fluffy brush. This brush is discontinued, I apologize. And I'm just going to blend it out. Circular motions, focusing on the top part to blow it out, kind of smoke it out, if you will. Then to blend it out a little more, and I just feel like no eye look is complete without something on my brow bone. I'm reaching for my trusty Wet n Wild eyeshadow single in Brule, and that is also a great way to soften any lines that you haven't blended out enough. So I'm gonna stick with that same brush I used. I'm gonna go into something deeper and more shimmerier, more shimmery. I'm making up words here. And I'm gonna do this, the deepest shimmer shade. Tap this off. This does kick up a lot of powder. And I'm just gonna stamp it in that outer corner. We can build. It's a lot harder to take it off if you go too far. So I'm just doing a little bit, pulling it just a teeny tiny bit on my lid because I don't have a lot of lid space, and bringing it up just about to the top of the arc of my socket line. So it's a good start. And then I'll do the same to the other side. Then I'll look at it and see if we need to add a little bit more. And I'm just gonna run it really lightly under the lash line, but only about a third of the way. And then just to deepen this outer portion a little bit, I'm gonna go in with the same little pointy brush and I'm gonna do the deepest matte shade. I'm basically layering here. Makes it easier to blend out if you're just doing lots of little increments of color instead of one big one. And to blend it out, I'm gonna go back with my, I think it's an E25, and that dark shimmery shade, and blend that out. So I keep the darkness from the matte, and I don't lose the shimmery either, because it's night and you wanna glitter. And just take that lightest shade, or you can go for your highlighter if that's what you wanna use, and just pop that into the inner corner, and I pull it down along the lower lash line just until your lashes really start. Mine don't start until about a quarter of the way, and then pull it up as well. And do the same on the other side. All right, here's my mega departure. Are you ready for my wild and crazy addition to my makeup routine? I'm using an eyeliner and it's black. If you know me, you know I never use black eyeliner, but because it's night and I want it to stand out and I have a little more than usual going on my eyelids, I want it just to be a little darker and sexier and what have you. So any black eyeliner will do. I'm trying this one from Marc Jacobs. It's another one of those gel eyeliner deals. And I think it's called black, something black, blacker. Like lacquer, but black with a B. And I'm not gonna wing it out because even though it's nighttime and things can get a little crazier, you can be a little more adventurous. with your makeup, I know I can't do a winged eyeliner, so I'm not gonna start now. I do find it's easier to draw a straight line if instead of going like this and holding your pencil head on, you hold it to the side and basically drag it along your lash line. Curl your lashes. This is my Sure Umura curler, which is no longer available in gold, but it's still available. I love it. Hold it for about 10 seconds. Of course, if you're into false lashes, this would be the time to slap those on. If you know me by now, you know that there's things I can't do, and I'll admit that, and one of them is false lashes. This is a newer mascara that I'm kind of giving a run. I don't know, I have no opinion on this. It's the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir eyeliner, and I can say for sure I know that I think the packaging is cool. I'm not saying I like it, I'm not saying I dislike it, it's just in the testing phase. Like I said, know your audience, and I plan on kissing mine. So I'm not gonna do a bold red lip, even though I really like how that looks. I think it would look good with this particular look, but not if you're planning on kissing your date. So first I'm gonna line my lips and probably also fill them in. I want my lipstick to not have to be touched up constantly, and this lip liner is amazing. It's the Makeup Forever High Precision, I believe it is called. Where is it? Yes. High Precision Lip Pencil, and it's waterproof. So it does hold up through mealtime. I love this, especially for date night, because it's 2 layers. So again, it helps with the longevity if you're going to a party or you're eating or whatever. So this is the Flower Beauty Mix and Matte Duo. I've talked about this before in the shade Tickled Pink. It has a lipstick on one end. And then it's nighttime. You need a little shimmer. So on this side is the matching opaque lip gloss that has shimmer to it. You can just do the middle of your lip if you want, but I'm gonna do all over. All right, let me do my hair and I will show you my go-to date night outfit, which might not be what you are expecting. I know that Michael likes to play with my hair, and so there's no hairspray. It's really soft, tousled style. Basically, all I've done is blow my hair out with a round brush, and then just to add some wave and bend, I use a really big barrel curling iron, and just instead of curling it horizontally, I hold the barrel vertically and wave it, go around my face. And as far as the outfit goes, he likes dangly, sparkly earrings. I got these from Bobble Bar a while back. I'm not sure if they're still available. And let me show you the rest of my outfit. I will talk you through it. So San Antonio is pretty casual. There aren't too many places that I'm gonna get dressed up to go out. So no need to throw on a dress and heels. So I picked a sweater, but to make it a little sexier, a little better for date night, this is a very low cut, deep V. I broke up the really long black line with a, well, black necklace, but it's a long, dangly pendant necklace. So like I've mentioned in earlier videos, the length of it and the slimness of it sort of draws the eye downward and makes you look a little longer and leaner. At least I hope so. I paired this with 2 of Michael's favorites, and frankly 2 of mine as well. It's always nice when our tastes align. I love these. He loves me in leggings, and I love wearing these leggings, particularly any kind of legging that isn't just your standard black stretchy, you know, cotton type legging. These have some texture to them. They're a little, let's call them a dressier legging. And of course they're comfortable. The elastic waist doesn't hurt, and it is helpful if I am having a big dinner at our date. And then to really make this a date night look, the shoes. I love these boots. I call them my dress boots. They're just below the knee. Pointy toe and a stiletto heel make it dressy, and you know, it's a twist on a traditional heel, you know, like a pump or an open-toed shoe. So there you have it, my evening go-to look, complete with my go-to outfit. I hope you enjoyed this. I love taking requests, so please do not hesitate to leave them in the comments below. I read every single one. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have fun on your date night or wherever you're going. If you try this look, please let me know. Tag me either on Twitter or Instagram, and I will hop over and take a look. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.